Hello and welcome to Mr. Barton's WebWhizz video number 40, where once again I take you on a very quick tour through some of my favourite mathematical websites. Now those of you who've been following this WebWhizz series will know what a massive fan I am of the US maths teacher and all-round mathematical guru Dan Mayer. And earlier on in this WebWhizz series of videos I looked at his excellent 101 Questions website. And those of you who've seen Dan perhaps on his TED Talk will know that his kind of main thrust is on making maths as entertaining and engaging and as useful to students and also as challenging to students as possible. And he's got an absolutely amazing website out to support this, and I just wanted you to make you aware of it because it's absolutely phenomenal. And it's called 3-Act Math, of course, because he's American. Now if you want to have a look at the kind of history behind this, if you look at his blog archive there, the DY Dan blog, which by the way is absolutely an amazing blog, this tells you about the history of 3-Act Maths, and it's all about hooking the students in Act 1. So he uses the analogy of Jaws here. So you hook students in with a problem, and then to link it to maths as this image of a man throwing a basketball, and it immediately leaves the students asking questions, and the most obvious one there is the basketball going to go in? And then Act 2 is about how we can model this and how we can investigate things mathematically. So perhaps in this instance we might get some kind of quadratic equation on the go and use software to get that. And then the final act is the conclusion. And in this case, does the ball actually go in? Now if I go back to my Google search, you'll see the top return here is this Google Doc, and if I give that a click, what you get is this online Google Doc with all of Dan's 3-Act Maths resources in there, and each one is an entire lesson. Now the maps are US standards, but that doesn't mean that we can't use them in the UK, and I just had to scroll down and pick the ones that immediately caught my eye. So I just wanted to take you through 2 of them, and then perhaps you can have a look yourself and pick out ones that catch your eye too. Now the first one is this. I'm a massive fan of pizzas, so I was straight in at this one, Pizza Doubler. And when you click that, you get this. And here's Act 1. Students are shown a slice of pizza there, and they're offered 2 coupons. And the question is, if you'd like most pizza, which coupon should you choose? One that doubles the sector angle, or one that doubles the radius? And that's it. And that's what Dan is a big fan of, making maths kind of, well, being less helpful as a teacher, getting the students to tell you what information they require in order to solve this problem. Perhaps give them 5 minutes to discuss it. What 2 pieces of information would they like to know? What 3 questions would they like to ask you to enable them to solve this problem? And then comes Act 2, where they get a bit more information, and hopefully this will have come from their questions. So if I just give this a click, then they get this. They're told actually that's a medium 12-inch pizza and there are 8 slices in it. And that then should give them all the information they need. And then if you wish, you could go through a formal teaching of areas of circles and the relevant formula for that, and so on. And then for this one actually has, as well as the 3rd act, has a sequel here. Would this coupon work for any slice of pizza, any sizes, or is it just this one in particular? So a nice little hook and a nice different way of perhaps tackling the rather dry topic sometimes of areas of a circle. But this is my favourite one. I absolutely adore this one. If you just go back to the thing, it's called Playing Catch Up, and it's just that one there. If you give this a click, here it is. Now this one has an absolutely amazing hook here, and I'm not going to say a word. I'll just click play on this and hopefully you can hear it. So fingers crossed this will load up. Okay, here we go. And there is your hook. So will this bloke here catch this bloke here up running at, when he is running at only half speed? And there's your hook, and the students are absolutely desperate to know what's going to happen next. Will he in fact catch them up? And there's the hook. And again, get the students to say, well, what information do you want to be able to solve this? What information do you need? And all the information that they need is here. So they are given the statistics on these 2, one athlete. There's the statistics. and there's the other statistics there. And will that be enough? And it's maths in real life. It's problem solving. It's engaging. It's exciting, and the kids absolutely love it. And once they have reached a conclusion there, they can test out the findings, because there is Act 3, the final video, and I'll leave you to click onto that to find out who wins that race. So there it is, Dan Mayer's 3-Act Maths. I can't tell you what a big fan I am of this, and what a resource that is. There's loads there. There's about, yeah, just close to 50 absolutely brilliant resources there that I'd strongly suggest you check out. And there it is. That's this week's WebWhizz video, and I'll be back with a fresh one next week. Bye for now.